Hello, Taurus. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your Law of Attraction. Tarot and Oracle card readings, there is a Law of Attraction video linked in the description box. If you're interested in that, we are going to start off here with a money reading. Then we will have a love reading today. I'm going to go ahead and get the cards ready. We're going to start off with a message from Abraham Hicks first. But whose truth is the true truth? That's an interesting idea to ponder. With enough attention to anything, the essence of what you have been giving thought to will eventually become a physical manifestation. And then, as others give attention to it, they help to expand. In time, this manifestation, whether wanted or not, is called truth. Deliberate creation is about deliberately choosing those experiences you make your truths. So really being intentional, okay, about where you're putting your energy so it's not all over the place. All right, you have here the Lovers, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, which we love in a money reading with the Fool and the Advice. So we have Gemini here. We technically have everything with the Fool, but I'll tell you what, you've got a choice here. And I feel like somebody here is, I heard, belaboring their choices. If you spent too much money over the holidays, I feel like it's time to make a plan. Whether you, and I'm not a financial advisor, so don't take your financial advice from tarot necessarily, but if somebody needs to consolidate debt, like you're looking at your credit card interest rates and noticing you're spending hundreds of dollars a month. I get somebody with like a 0% transfer thing and coming up with a rock solid airtight plan though. Because again, with money, with the Lovers, they're trying to tell you at one point you were on the right path, that things were blooming. Now with this Archangel Raphael, followed up by the Nine of Swords, he guides and protects travelers. I feel like he's trying to guide and protect you from not stepping in it. Make sure you're reading reviews if you're looking to rent like an Airbnb or a Vrbo or something, so that you don't get into a situation or get something where I feel like somebody has products for sale and it's fraudulent. I just feel like they're saying be careful of fraud is what they're telling you. With that Nine of Swords, I mean, you can get your way out of it, but who wants to clean up aisle 5? I mean, what a pain in the tuchus. And so I feel like they're saying with that Nine of Swords, it can be needless worry as long as you take the proper precautions. I feel like if you see something, don't shortchange it if it's a review. I just had a review. Somebody kept telling me to consult the surgeon about a situation. It's nothing major, but anyway, I read the surgeon's reviews. Out of 5, they got a 3.4. I went back to the person who referred me and they were so embarrassed to go, I'm friends with this person. I'm going to talk to him about it. So don't be afraid to look into, especially something you're investing in. Okay, I feel like you're going to get this kind of conflicting energy. Now, ultimately, with the Knight of Pentacles, here's your guardian of finance coming forward. This is a wonderful energy for long-term financial success. Now, if you lost a job and you have a new job, this one's for the long haul. And I feel like it'll do every single thing you need it to do for you. Okay, you're going to have things come together right here, right now, because this is not scary at all. This is well protected. It's very dependable. In terms of business transactions, it's somebody whose word is worth gold. It is good as gold. It's very honest, integrous energy, but it's also the plan B. Plan A, plan B. So you always have a follow-up, okay? If you're starting some kind of side hustle, you're going to be glad long-term that you had it. You'll look back and look at all the money that you've made off of it and say, I'm so grateful and fortunate that I thought to do that because it really did pay off in the long run. So ultimately, your advice is the Fool. When the Fool is in the advice, it's telling you to take a leap of faith. It's telling you not to be afraid. It's telling you that you have every single thing that you need, but that you have a transition coming. And so this is the time where you open up, where you dream big, where you go off and make a brand new, fresh beginning. And you leave behind the worry, the scares, all the negative stuff, because the Fool is on a quest. And so when the Fool shows up in the advice, it says, don't quit before that miracle happens. You're in the right place and things are moving forward. And so with the Fool energy, you stand in the energy of infinite possibilities. There's no shortage here at all. The right people, the right places, the right opportunities, they're all there waiting for you. All right. Yes, no, and then we'll move on to love. Okay, you've got a nope. And so there may be something with that Nine of Swords that's related to this, because I do feel like, especially because the Knight of Pentacles, he moves along with a lot of research. He really looks at things and evaluates before he takes that leap of faith. So again, I feel like if there's something that you're getting crummy reviews about, I would not go forward with that. All right. Trust it if you see it. All right. All right, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the advice. Time to move forward, my friends. So that Five of Pentacles energy, if you're with somebody right now that you have moved away from a group of people, maybe the two of you, and that happens in relationships. You've gone off together and you've somewhat disconnected from people around you. And they may have even voiced their 2 cents, the people around you. They're like, it seems like you're getting isolated. Now, there's a difference between being in love and being isolated by somebody. And I don't get the sense that this is really being isolated. Now, if the two of you too, if you had a breakup and it caused you to get disconnected from lots of situations, because you know how that is. It's difficult for people to stay maintaining friendships with both sides. It almost never happens. And I even get too, if the person you broke up with took what were your friends, okay, or they took your gym or your coffee shop or your bookstore. You get where I'm going here? All the things that you used to do, they're now hanging on to it. It's like, you didn't even know about this before me. I feel like there's something about it. There's just an undercurrent of resentment is how I get it. Be careful with that, because it's not in the future, which I like, but you don't really want it hanging on to you. This Knight of Cups brings in a lot of romance. So I do feel like whoever you're with, or if you're looking to meet somebody new, they are going to be such a charming person. It's like love at first sight with this. This is where you're love struck. This is where you say, I know it exists because I'm experiencing it right now. And so with the Knight of Cups, you're going to move forward quickly. I mean, it's butterflies, it's new experiences. It's saying this is the one, okay? That's what this will do in your life. Now, he's also the trusted keeper of secrets. So know that with this, you may find that you let your guard down quite quickly with this person. And I feel like they're very open, and it could be a water sign too that you're attracting, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I do feel like because they're so open, it's very easy to be open with them. And so with this, you're being guided by angels. This is about making long-term plans. It's about moving towards a future together and acting like it, right? Not just talk. It's walking the walk, not just talking the talk. And so ultimately, interestingly enough, you do have the single lady card here, but it's also luxury. And so for some, it may be time to take a little vacation, a little luxury thing. I feel like it's going to be quick if it is luxurious, like a 3-day thing. But I feel like it'll be one of those things where you'll say, that was opulent. That was spectacular. You have great companionship here. And it may even be one of those things too, where very early in the relationship, you start moving about and traveling together and doing fun things and saying, this is what I've been waiting for. It's finally here. Nines are about attainment. But with this one too, if you are single, you're going to be getting noticed, okay? She's a single lady, but she's not short on invitations, not at all. And so I feel like people around you are going to be wondering about you. They're going to find you very intriguing. That's the word I heard to describe it. They're going to be very intrigued by you. Now, with the Six of Swords and the advice, this is also a card of travel, but in a more important way, in some ways in the tarot, it's about moving away from emotional distress. So I feel like in terms of relationships, if you are asking, I feel like you move into a period that's so much better if you're in a relationship. But if you're not, it's also signaling that you're going to have a relationship that's so much easier for you to navigate. It's not going to be confusing. And ultimately, you have partners here throughout the reading from the beginning to the end. So I feel like they're saying it's about having support. It's about having the right person by your side and not settling, not being with somebody that you know doesn't stand up for you, that isn't there when it matters. This is about really being true to yourself, staying the course, and knowing there's 8 billion people out there. So there's somebody there for you. So let's see now what else we need to hear from the yes, no, as we conclude. But I do like this. I like these readings today. Pause and reflect, okay? So there may be something as you enter a new relationship about looking at yourself, not living in the past, or even if you're in a relationship, looking at things and really navigating together. Where are we going from here, okay? So good things are on the way for you, Taurus. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.